for. There is a difference between fairness and justice. I'm going to say that again. There's a difference between fairness and justice. Justice is the resolution of political conflict, leveraging the resources of the people to determine under what terms and what conditions we move beyond the current impasse. And so when we talk about political participation, whether it's at the federal level, more particularly at the state level, we've got to be more comprehensive and holistic in how we engage in organizing.
So the whole idea of protest and really sometimes a breakdown in police community relations gets back to the real cause of the problem, and that is people can't get decent jobs, they can't get to work, and they can't get a quality education. That's really the fundamental conversations we need to be having, and it's really organizers. It's so funny, my man Tony Bazemore, he says, well, he goes out and he says, I'm just a community organizer. He says, before President Obama came along, people would laugh at that. Now they kind of treat him with great respect being a community organizer. But it's true. We need to organize. We need to make sure that we are asking our elected officials, our government leaders, to take a position on these important subjects.
But OFA is the youth, and the youth is OFA. Yeah. There is no continuation without the youth. So, in answer to his questions, and Mildred got this, we need you. We need everybody. OFA needs you all.
One of the goals of my chapter is that when someone said Baltimore County chapter, I want them to say, yes, you can go to that chapter because I'm a veteran and she helped me to get into mental health. Or if someone said, I'm a woman and I needed help navigating the Medicare system, I went to Baltimore County chapter lead, and I was able to get help there. So my chapter wants to be able to make a difference. We want to be a beacon in the community so that people, women and soldiers, but anybody in Baltimore County, if they have any issue that they need assistance with, I want them to be able to say, Baltimore County, that lead is great.
Talking about the most critical part of dealing with the police. There are many topics here about the police. We know they lie like rugs. We know that all they need in the black community is binoculars and a willingness to commit perjury, and they can arrest 100 dope dealers a day. We know that that's not solving our crime problem. We know that this is one of the roots of mass incarceration. All of what I'm saying is corroborated by that wonderful Justice Department report that came out that Barack Obama's Justice Department made happen. And so we now know the naked truth about how we've been dealing with a corrupt police force for the past 50 years, 60 years. And really it started during slavery because the police had an illegitimate role with us, and that's to go catch us when we escaped and beat us when they caught us and intimidate us. And there was nothing morally correct about it. They thought it was because, you know, the prevailing view about us, which is still the case with the Donald Trump crowd, is that they think that we're subhuman beings, and that the reason we're in the position we're in today is because of our inherent inferiority. Now, of course, you know, that's that old game that justified slavery. And of course, when you enslave people, utterly destroy their culture, such that they don't remember their own names from where they came from, or the country, or the cultural roots of that country, then you can do what you want to do with them after.